Yo, what's the vibe? RasLunacy is about high-minded teachings to and from I and I. So just go and take in what me I say. Respect.
Um, Today is my vertical pushing day. So incline and then overhead press and then flies and shoulders, side delts to be specific. So this is the first working set. Typical warm up as per normal. Just 5 to start. Okay. So I said the rest and with the 4 more sets to 5. On the final set we'll see what to do 6 or whatever the case is. But yeah, vertical pushing, a bit of chest and a bit of side belt and we're over here. But yeah, this week is basically a build-up week. It's meant to be the easiest week in the program, the first week. So the second week is meant to be hard. It's meant to get progressively harder until at the end of the week, the fourth week, it's difficult enough that we push ourselves to the limit and then hit near PRs or rep PRs or one max rep PRs, doesn't matter, some type of PR. And then we deload and repeat the process again basically. So today we're focusing on trying to do volume, which is why we're doing a lighter weight, a manageable weight. As I said, it's a light week anyways, but we also do multiple sets. We don't just try to do 3 sets of 10 or something. Well, I don't think I could manage 3 sets of 10, but like 3 sets of 8 or something. But yeah, I can probably manage the second set in the same breath because, yeah, that first set is almost like a warm-up, almost potentiation. So I didn't stop the recording because I have to explain between sets. So let's do the second set. And because these reps are easy, I try to really focus on form. Set. Right. See what happens for the other sets. Last one. Okay, so yes, today is the vertical pushing day. Well, it's not actually today, this is in the past, but yes, it was my vertical pushing day. As we can see on the right, I started with incline, then I went on to overhead press, which you'll see after these sets of bench press, and then fly and lateral raises, as I said. I'm just showing the push day that immediately followed that push day. And I've only videoed my last 2 sets. So this is my 4th set of flat bench. So this is on the left, the Monday, August 12th workout. And that was my 4th set of flat bench with 65. What you'll realize is that this is 5 kg more than what I did the week before this. So I've increased the weight, but I've actually decreased volume, because the goal at the end of the month is the goal of this whole program is strength based. It's not surrounded by hypertrophy, which is why RPE and RIR is actually important, aka how much you're burning yourself out per training. So you can't actually go all out all the time, sometimes, but not all the time. So this is the final set. That's 2, 3, and then 4 and 5. So what you'll come to realize is on the 5th rep, I pause for a long period of time, and that is to make the exercise slightly harder than what it previously was, or to make it a bit more challenging. So yes, back to the August 8th workout. We come back to overhead press, and as you can see, the push workouts, I'm showing these specifically because this is a road to 100 kg bench. So in order to actually see how I got to the 100 kg bench, I'm just showing you guys the exact exercises as well as the main compound movements that these exercises have. And also I'm basically just gonna I'll either show all the sets or just the final sets, because the final sets really give an idea of what the final rate of perceived exertion looks like, aka RPE, or gives an idea of what the RIR looks like, or how much reps in reserve you have remaining. So that's just me showing the overhead press and those things. After this, I'll show what how the form looks for when I perform my T-bar rows. This is a relatively new exercise to the program. I usually do barbell rows, but you know, according to scientific literature, the T-bar row is better. I am a bit of a barbell baby. I like to use barbells for no really good reason other than the fact that it's a barbell. But yes, I don't mind switching things in and out depending on what's available and depending on what I'm doing. So this is the push days. The back days, as you can see, are all just basically gonna be like rows. I'm gonna have a vertical pull day and a horizontal pull day, just like how I have a vertical pushing day and a horizontal pushing day. So you'll see on one day I do more rows, pull-ups. Well, the pull-ups aren't even really the main thing, but I mostly do horizontal pulling. So seated cable row, diverging seated row, T-bar rows, these are all horizontal pulls. I do pull-ups on all my pull days because I like pull-ups and lat gains for the win. But you'll see on my other pull day that essentially there's no horizontal pulling. I do deadlifts, which is neither a horizontal nor a vertical pull. Well, you could kind of call it a vertical pull since it's from the ground coming up, but regardless, the deadlift, I just include it on one of my back days. It doesn't matter which one. I just include it on one of them when I have enough energy inside my system. So you'll see I do deadlifts, then I go on to weighted pull-ups, and then I go on to curls, then I go on to lat pull downs, and I go on to seated machine curls. So you'll see on this day it's mostly vertical pulling. So you can see how the rows look. The main thing, as I tell you, when it comes to these first weeks especially, is form, because in the last peak week we're going to be going for maxes, and form is likely to deteriorate regardless of if you want it to deteriorate or not. So the more practice you can get just trying to work in perfect form conditions, is the more likely you are to go for your max rep and not have any form breakdown, and therefore less risk of injury. But that's basically the main thing I'll be saying. I'll just be letting you guys see a pose down for the remainder of the thing, and you know, make sure to like, share and subscribe. Make sure to follow for more updates, and hopefully we'll hit this 100k bench before the end of the year. That being said, that's been RasLunacy signing out.
Bitch start tripping, now I'm blue. Mega man, I can't win for losing cause I got too many haters, man. Used to be the paper boy, grew up now I'm Mega man. Player 1, player 2, show your ass what players do. Up, down, left, right, hit them with a stronger time. Yeah, I smoke the strongest back. Tell me what is wrong with that. More coins in the laundromat, you can't help but honor that. Jam man, Mega man, more games than the Sega man. All I smoke is